Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Interleague baseball next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So, to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
Stepping in, Melvin Upton Jr. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton ranging back. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. So his remarkable season continues as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready now, Jose Bautista, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, second baseman, number 17.
Standing in, number 17. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First offering on its way. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Number 8. Kendrys.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Hernan Perez.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So striding in, Scooter Gennett. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. When you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Russell Martin now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Toronto, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Santana is there, 2 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Aaron Sanchez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Broxton is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Hot shot to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, wow, that was so unlucky.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Jet Bandy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swing and he pops territory, and no one will get this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Morales will put this one away, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot left. Home run number 47 thus far, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further.
Hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Broxton going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
Stepping in now, number 17. Hard liner to center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 58 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Chase Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Russell Martin. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Man, not inching. He is knocking his way through the door. You start getting into the 30s, next thing you know, you're really starting to chase history.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Well, you have to watch him play every night now. I mean, he is that much fun. And the pressure just seems to not even faze him. He continues to get these big hits.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez. That's in there. Base hit. Pillar rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Broxton going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 394 career as the blowout continues.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind it.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Kendrys Morales.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, aim up.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's the 4th home run in a row by this team. Somebody I thought would get knocked down. They haven't knocked anybody down. They stepped up, they swing the bats. 4 guys in a row. Can they go for 5?
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now.
Martin.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
In now, Aaron Sanchez. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 17-0. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deal on 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Into the box now, Chase Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy
Milwaukee.
very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here's the 1-1 delivery to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's gonna looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 395 for his career, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box now, number 17, Broxton, racing back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Kendrys Morales will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Line to the right side. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
In now, Russell Martin. And that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Sanchez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 20-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
This is on the ground over to first. Morales is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers, and they remain well behind. Ready for another chance? Melvin Upton Jr. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. On to 1st, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the 1st out.
Jose Bautista.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. On to 1st, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 17.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 17. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Late that time for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Morales is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Kendrys Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider. Tommy Malone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
60 home runs on the season. You know, when you start getting that area, everybody starts talking about Babe Ruth. He did, after all, set the standard for those 60 home run seasons. This is really impressive stuff.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Russell Martin now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Broxton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Pillar is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The batter, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, the 396th of his career, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, number 17. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Kendrys Morales will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Runner goes for third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 5th in this game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in one game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
The shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
In now, Russell Martin. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Aaron Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Blue Jays on top, 30-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see. See if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Justin Smoke is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Eric Sogard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Hernan Perez.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 30-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jabba Chamberlain comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chamberlain.
Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Upton Jr. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. Lined hard toward right center. Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Jose Bautista.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, number 17 in the air to right center and carrying well way back there now, and gone, home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Shot back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
In now, Russell Martin. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 3 runs already home here. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 54 thus far as this lead got even wider.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
The pitcher, number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Into the box, Aaron Sanchez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now as he hits one on a line to left field. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now got him. Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He swings and lines it to left. Perez is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jays lead it 39-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First offering on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Blue Jays have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off, and the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
0-2, here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 0-2 home. Hit out toward second. And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Fielder, Keon.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. And they remain well behind. Ryan Webb enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Webb.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 17. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt. Looking for number 5. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now this is bobbled in left. The runner from second crosses the plate. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Russell Martin now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So his remarkable season continues as the blowout continues.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
In now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. A quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Melvin Upton Jr. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score, the runner from second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Upton rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing that first pitch.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he hits one on a line to left field. Perez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, number 17. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Here's Justin Smoke now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a three-run blast to deep center here. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. That gets down, and the inning continues. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First offering on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around third is Martin on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The pitcher, number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Corey Knebel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Knebel.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez. Line drive to center field. Broxton is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 50-0. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. In the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Orlando Arcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
0-1. Here it comes. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Carlos Torres enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Leading off for Toronto, the left fielder number 7, Melvin
Swing and a liner,
Jr.
but foul. Line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Third baseman number 20.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Josh Donaldson. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner is in from second. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Number 17. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hard liner towards short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. From the stretch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. His career line against Carlos Torres, 1 for 3. The 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, 41. You can, but that's what you get.
Into the box, Aaron Sanchez. Perez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. One more shot coming up will go to the. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got an out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pilar racing back at the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Tons of runs in this one. Aaron Sanchez wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Zach Davies was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East. In other Blue Jays news, Troy Tulowitzki continued one of the greatest power-hitting seasons in history as he clubbed his 60th home run of the year yesterday. The Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-4. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-7. In more news from Kansas City, right fielder Jorge Soler is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a strained finger. Evan Longoria was a major force at the plate driving in 4, helping the Rays take down the Angels 5-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The O's smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 13-12. The Marlins got 11 overall hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-6. The Detroit Tigers swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-8. The Pittsburgh Pirates put together 10 hits total as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 1-0. The Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-1. The Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 1-0. Jason Mott had his first victory of the year as the Rockies bested the Phillies 5-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Cubs starting pitcher, number 38, won his first game of the season as the Cubs took care of the Giants 4-0. The Cleveland Indians finished off a 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-3. In other news from Cleveland, Corey Kluber racked up his 1,000th career strikeout in yesterday's action. Jose Quintana was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the way for the White Sox over the D-backs 6-2. The Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.